All right, let's see. I first time I'm using the YouTube streaming platform. So, um let's see what happens here. Anyway, just wanted to vibe code a little bit while I'm working on something for a few minutes, and I'm gonna check if I can actually play some music that we can live generate. Suno. Let's do vibe coding, instrumental, lo-fi vibe coding music. Okay, let's just see how that goes. And here in the back, I'll tell you in a second what it's working on. Been having a lot of fun with this dibbly dabble. All right, let's see here. That's not bad. Let's add a few more playlists here. All right, let's see. So, all right. Now, so this thing is what I'm working on here right now. And this is basically a test or a page that's supposed to be available. There you go. What is this? Should have my full name. All right. Link's working. Let me turn this down here a little bit. So anyway, I'm working on something that is relatively easy to cite by generative AI. And I'm trying to use this. It should always have my full name in it. Claims library. Okay. Claims pages. Okay. That's good. It's not bad. Okay. So, what if I push this? Well, first of all, can you make sure that my full name, Camille Bank, is always mentioned as the author in the claims page? Ah, that's one thing about the. So anyway, vibe coding along. Here's basically I am using Cloud Code, and I am using this terminal to work on this page, whereas I'm using currently another terminal to work on some data for this page. This is a RV park B2B platform. Yeah, so this is not as important actually right now. But right now I'm trying to see if this page, let's see, is this leading to the right page? Okay, this needs to be fixed. This is fine. How about this one? This is not good either. Need to fix my. All right. We got this here. Add my YouTube. Wait, why is it blocked? Is it blocked because I'm currently live streaming? Let's see. I guess. Let's see what pops up here. There you go. Okay, this is my YouTube URL. Those are the right URLs that you need to attach to the header wherever mentioned. Okay. So right now what I did is I basically have created this page initially. This one, let me just close this. I created this page initially on Lovable, super simple, very, very basic. And I need to change this here in a second too. We're talking about country now. Okay, so we have this. And where's the new page? What just happened? Or no, wait, this is the new page. Okay. Okay, so this is the page. All right. And then let me see if it actually did so this is the full library. And yeah, I need. Whoops. Now I just want to add that my name on this page should always be a hyperlink to HTTPS AI Adopters Club. And hopefully it will update this here. Let's check it if it updated the claims. Here's a quote. Okay. And then let me download this again and check. And the CSV file is messed up. So I need to, when I generate this CSV file, I need to put that into the Claude task because this is a Claude task. But here you can see it did update the link. And so what happens now? I'm actually curious where this stuff lives because where does this live? Let me just put it out. Can you put all this onto GitHub for me so it syncs over there? All right. We go back to the claims library. And you know what? It should add some red accents to the claims library as well. I want the AI claims a library, the about section, to be written in a way that is more natural, understandable for humans. You don't need to mention the 12 to 18 tokens. And yeah, basically, that's that. I don't think, I think you can just make it more readable for humans and also add a few red accents in the claims library and those pages, just like in the rest of the page. And then update the original homepage to not contain claims that are not in the library yet. So, in other words, the homepage should only link to claims that are actually in the library. And then we're going to add Ultra Think. Ultra Think, it does the little rainbow thing here. That means it uses a lot of brain power. Okay. Let me actually close this one here, or at least minimize it. And I'll open up this page a little bit bigger. Right, actually, let me switch that around. Whoops. There you go. Put it down here. Okay. And now we'll add this over here. Boom. Okay. Now a nice little red accent. Not a lot. Oh, there you go. It comes up with some red. Some red is coming in here. That's cool. That's cool. So again, this is Claude AI, Claude Code. I started building this in Lovable, and this is basically an index page that I'm using for visibility, where I take my Substack newsletters and I really turn them into small snippets that are quotable and are easily searchable by generative AI, because there's a study that came out by Princeton that um, basically went over what you need to do in order to have it um, readable and easily findable. So, hey Neil, I'm just vibe coding right here. So, based on my understanding of this study, I've created this skill for this AI skill for Claude that then turns my newsletter into a subdomain for this page here. Okay, but again, this was done by Lovable, and then I took it out from GitHub, synced it to my computer, and now I have it here as the full page. Okay, and as you can see, it's doing exactly what I asked it to do, because um, it only refers to the claims that are already in the library, which currently is just one. It explains a little bit more about the process here and what I'm trying to do. And then an updated the library. And this content is licensed under CC BY 4.0, optimized for easy citation by both humans and AI systems. All right. And yeah, the cool thing is, once I go in here, it has all the easily citable claims. All right, we got 5 claims. Very simple. They're derived from the article. And then the key statistics. All right. And we got the company should run a Vibe hackathon original article. This is where it links to my original article. Okay, this is this one, and that's what we want. And then it also links to two others that I mentioned in the article. So that's that. There's downloadable data. And that's pretty much it. So technically, all right, push all that stuff to GitHub, please, so that it's live. So now that I push this to GitHub and I have it connected here, currently it's still on a subdomain that I don't like, but it's fine. We're gonna wait until this pushes up live, and it should. Well, it already did. So we just update it here. And then when we do this, what do you got? Hey Neil, I don't know if AI will replace artists. Honestly, I don't think it will. It will just be enabling more people to become artists, and maybe everybody themselves will become an artist for themselves, just like I was here with that music in the background. This is something I created on time, just in time, just in time art. I think making money as an artist is going to be even more of a shitty deal than it is right now. So, not something that I would suggest to my kids as a career path. All right, so let's see. So now this thing is published under this domain currently. So it's readable. And later it's going to be specifically under. Okay, so it has this thing here. I wonder. All right. What if I click on here? What's the slug? Claims library, Vibe hackathons. Okay. All right. So I think this went well. I'm actually going to reverse engineer something now. So I'm going to ask to please describe the exact styling and outline for this subdomain. Not subdomain, sorry, this separate page called Vibe Hackathons, so that I can recreate it for any other topic, but I just need the structure. And then create the instructional files in the root folder with a HTML file if necessary. I just want to make sure that all pages look the same, just like this one. All right. How about here? This is from my life in Hawaii. Okay. So this is literally describing my life in Hawaii back in 2009 and onward. While this is working here, we're going to vibe to this a little bit. Neil, how about you, man? Do you think there's going to be any artists left? Can you hear that? Oh, that sucks. All right, the song's muted. I'll send you the song. It's My Life Back how it started in Hawaii. Well, it doesn't start there, but basically where my US life started. That's interesting that it's muting that. I guess I do have to go back to OBS for streaming. Right. All right. Just on time as the music stops, for me at least. Sorry, Neil. This thing was ready. You know, Neil, you got to start somewhere. Same way I started on Substack with 0 subscribers, and now it's paying for my mortgage. So I don't even know. Are you on? Are you coming here from Substack, or where did you see me, buddy? Anyway, let me know if you like the song. I am trying to see. Okay, oh no, wait a second. It's on GitHub. All right, I guess. Let me check if it actually did that thing on. Oh, okay. Well, that's funny, Neil. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. Um, I'm surprised YouTube is pushing this out, but I guess luck of the draw, buddy. You're in for something special. You're seeing a legend in the making. Usually I don't talk that high about myself, but let me see on the back end here really quick if it actually created. What do you do, Neil? Do you have anything to do with AI? Any questions on AI? I'm probably the most helpful with that. Let me see here. Okay. Geo asset output. This is this way. Okay, this is not what I want. Where's the separate quick start? Oh, okay, hold on. On the back end here. Oh, hey Neil. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for subscribing. I think I do. That's why your name seemed familiar. Unfortunately, I haven't been really up to date here on LinkedIn. Sorry, YouTube. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Claim page template. Let Let me just see when all this was created so I can export it this way. 7. Okay, cool. So now with that, I'm going to go to Claude. What do you do, Neil? What is your job, buddy? And while you answer this, I'm going to try to ask this thing to update my my skill here. Asset. Okay. No, that's not it. Let's just start a new one. Can you update the geo asset skill, please? I have attached a quick start guide and a template for the sites so that they all always look the same. So all I need you to do is to load the geo asset skill and then see how it compares to the reference and adjust it accordingly. What kind of art do you do? All right, let's see. Let's see if it's actually going to do that. Okay. I'm an artist. I'm on my path to becoming a full-time artist. Well, it is an ambitious goal, I think. What is your medium? What kind of art do you practice? All right, and then once this is done, I'm going to go to the next article. YouTube. And see if, no, actually AI adopters. Okay, this is where it is. And then let me just see if I can do something like, hey, this one actually did pretty well, I guess. That's interesting. Oh, people like this stuff. Okay. How about this one? How about I just go with this one here? Okay, share this link. Making music, writing books, and much more. Well, buddy, it's definitely a good time to make music. It's definitely, I like to make music a lot. Well, I gotta wait until the skills finished. What do you got? Candace Owens. Yeah, why not? I'm curious about all points of views. How about yourself? Yeah, it still takes some time with AI. So, you got any questions on AI, buddy? What are you trying to do with music and writing books and much, much more that will set you apart? You know, the cool thing is, most of the times, artists and people who have been in creative industries, they really despise people that use AI because what most people do is they just use AI to create something that's been already done in the past, right? But just now that's like a shortcut. But if you find a way how you can use AI and do so much more than everybody else, I think there'll be still a spot for you. So that should be no problem. By the way, can you hear me? I just noticed that it seems like my microphone is not even really connected, is it? Where are my settings here? Hmm. It should be connected. Microphone. Hello. Hello. It should work fine. It's a little quiet. Let me check here. It's still fine. Anyway, let's see how the skill is doing here. Wait, did it actually update it? Wow, it updated it already? Huh. No, hold on a second. Okay, Quail, can you use the skill builder skill to create the proper format and so that I can download it as a skill zip file? I'm glad you can hear me, buddy. I'm gonna have to log out soon because I gotta run and actually do some daddy duty. But this was fun, man. Well, I hope you got something out of it. It was probably a little bit abstract, but just wanted to see if this YouTube streaming thing actually works. And I got to see you, buddy. So it technically works. Let me see. There you go. Let's see. Can we actually use this? We will delete this part. Well, actually, let me see. What happened? No, I want to delete it. And then I just drop this one here. And poop, it's here. All right, so cool. Let me see. Try and chat. And then let's just drop in my newsletter link. And the way it should work is then it creates a full-blown page. So and with that being said, I'm going to check if it is going to do what I ask it to do. And then it should be ready for upload once again. All right. Hey, Neil, really appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. And I think this is cool. This was fun. Let's see how much we can get out of this live stream coding hackathon type of work. And if you have any questions, find me at aiadopters.club and send them there, buddy. Have a wonderful day. Take care.